What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today's Friday, May 8th. Now, I have to share with you what's going on chain, because these suspected market maker wallets, along with financial bridges, are accumulating dog from these exchanges off chain and transferring these funds of dog on chain. Now, the timing of this is actually quite interesting, because when I reported yesterday, like in the middle of the night, I noticed that this was during a time where dog was down. So this massive accumulation happened for a reason, and then all of a sudden, as I'm recording right now, we saw this little pump that is up around close to 2%. Now, we'll cover why this is obviously up, because it's going to be due to Bitcoin, but I feel like there's something else going on behind the scenes, because right now, I'm seeing the long-term holder count continue to grow. Something is going on, and I'm going to dive deep into it with you guys and girls. So let's go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X. Please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. Guys and girls, let's get right into it. So before we begin, I just want everybody to know that today's video is my 499 video. So next Monday will be my 500th video that I've made for dog. Now, this by far will be the most videos I've ever seen on any singular YouTube channel or X channel talking about one specific meme coin. Not even just a meme coin, I think just in general, any altcoin out there. So this to me is a huge celebratory moment. I don't know how to celebrate, but please let me know your ideas down in the comments below. So with that said, let's go ahead and begin. So as you can see, dog is up around 1.85% over the past 24 hours. Most of the trading volume is happening on Gate, but I've actually been paying attention to what's been going on BitGet. But we'll get into that in just a little bit. So why is dog up? Well, Bitcoin's up. We went from roughly 79 to 80,000. It's not really that much of a pump. It's not even close to 0.1% to the upside. So obviously, I think the market's reacting very positively to this. So we're seeing how the meme coin market's reacting. Meme coin market seems to be doing quite well. Some are up 2, 4, 6%. Dog right now is still around the 1% upside. So let's dive deep into what CoinGecko mentioned today. So 6 hours ago, you see that CoinGecko said top 20 trending coins on their website, and Pengu was the #1 trending coin. But notice that the #1 trending coin is based on the amount of trading volume. So as you can see here, this is the market cap of Pengu. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because if you pay attention, when you look on X, there's only 23,000 mentions of Pengu over the past 7 days. If you look at dog has 55,000 mentions over the past 7 days. So even though CoinGecko is reporting Pengu as trending, it's actually reporting the artificial trading volume based on the centralized exchanges. So the thing is, there's no community behind Pengu, even on X. There's no organic community. Most of the funds that are being traded within Pengu are artificial. That artificial trading volume is supposed to make it seem like people are buying it and trading it, when really the market makers, their job is to market make the coin. That's literally why they call them market makers. But because Pengu has VC backing, they pay for marketing. So basically, they make it seem like people are changing their PFPs because it's the new trend, when really they're doing paid marketing to make you believe people are going for the specific coin. I mean, you've seen paid marketing out there for candy bars, fast food items, the next new tech item, and that's just how paid marketing works. They make you think that people want this, but really, if you think about Tesla doesn't really pay for marketing, right? Tesla's a word of mouth business. And that's why, for me, dog Bitcoin is a word of mouth business, while Pengu uses the whole McDonald's model. And we don't do that. This is why dog and Tesla will always do well, is because the community speaks for itself. It's not manufactured attention, right? So that's why there's a huge difference between a company and a community. And I just want to celebrate to everybody out there that, yes, over the past 7 days, dog has had more mentions than Shiba Inu. Yes, it flipped Shiba Inu in the most mentions over the past 7 days. Now, you, the dog holder out there, you must feel super proud, and you should be, because you're real. You're actually here. And keep in mind, the people that talk about Shiba Inu, it's not always positive. Sometimes people talk negatively about whales selling their portions of sheep. So this, to me, isn't just like good news. This is also negative news as well. Dog, on the other hand, is always about positive vibes and providing positive facts. And that's what's been going on. This is why dog is outpacing these OG blue chip meme coins. And this is your alpha right here. This is the early signal of what's to come. Now, on May 5th, roughly 3 days ago, I noticed that there was this whale wallet. It was at the time whale wallet number 70, and it was accumulating a ton of dog. It had roughly around 92 million dog. At that time, was 79,000 US dollars in that value. Now, today, this person's now wallet number 78. But here's the thing. This person is actually using an intermediary wallet and a financial bridge to use funds from OKX. So basically, this is a trader. This isn't so much OKX at all. I don't think this is like an OKX, exchange doing something behind the scenes. I actually think that this is an Asian trader using OKX possibly. But what they do is that they source their liquidity from OKX. So any profits that they take, they put it back into OKX. And so as you can see, they're disguising their trails by using this as the main wallet, using an intermediary wallet, which transfers to a CoinJoin address, which attempts to hide the KYC and identity of that person, and then connects to this specific wallet ending in 398, and that those funds go back to OKX. So this is just something I wanted to show you because this is an active trader. And this, by the way, is a new wallet. This happened in April 25th of 2026. So this is a fairly new wallet that has over 60 transactions. I think that's something that I'm just going to keep my eye out on. Now, I want you to pay attention to this image. This is something that I shared last night, roughly around 11 o'clock at night. Now, what have you noticed? Okay, so let's just start from the very beginning. On the top left-hand side, you can see that this is the Binance Ordinal hot wallet. Now, when you look over its past 7-day records, what have you noticed? 0ZZY. Now, that's a really interesting wallet that I've been keeping my eye out on because 6 days ago, within the past 7 days, the Binance Ordinal hot wallet, which serves BRC20 traders and users, just made a transaction 6 days ago to the market maker that we've spotted. Remember, these are the market makers that we pay attention to. And this transaction happened 6 days ago. So it sent funds or sent runes or sent something over to this specific wallet that is heavily tied into what's been going on with the dog price. So as I mentioned, this is the Binance Ordinal hot wallet. This is that wallet ending in 0ZZY, which is the new intermediary wallet as a financial bridge. As you can see, it's connected to market maker number 2, which I brought up over and over on our channel. If you don't know what this wallet is, please look at all the previous videos before this one and you'll understand. Now, what I've also noticed that these two wallets are connected to many trades happening to, guess what? BitGet. So as you can see, 0ZZY, that intermediary wallet that just got funds from Binance Ordinal hot wallet, has trading dog to BitGet. It sent funds from dog to BitGet. And check this out, that market maker number 2 sent funds back over to that intermediary wallet. And you can see even down below, it did it again, where this intermediary wallet financed by Binance Ordinal hot wallet, serving as liquidity hub, sent more funds over to BitGet. This is all happening, by the way, within this specific wallet right here, right? Ending in 0ZZY. Now, what am I taking away from this? Well, it's very simple. This same network has been repeatedly connected to coordinated whale wallets influencing the dog price action across centralized exchanges. But my point is that this right now isn't just some random event. This to me is a massive accumulation event, and it all ties back into Binance. And why is that really important? It's because when you look at the long-term holders, this is as of this morning, it increased to 80.1%. Have you noticed that this is still going up? It's because these wallets are pulling dog off-chain. They're buying dog at a cheap price off-chain with these centralized exchanges. Yes, BitGet, Gate.io, MEXC, and Kraken. Why? Because the order books are so thin. Remember, I've said over and over, the price of dog that you see on CoinMarketCap isn't the actual value of dog. It's actually much higher. Dog's price on CoinMarketCap is due to the liquidity flow going through all these exchanges and their order books. They're all tied in together. And what's happening is there are these wallets tied into Binance that are pulling these funds into on-chain wallets and distributing them in a neural network of many different smaller wallets. And why are they doing this? They're preparing for something. And this is just something that I just want everybody to understand over and over. The reason it sounds like I'm repeating myself, because you're going to forget what the motivation is behind these market makers and whale wallets, why they are circulating funds over and over with these different exchanges. It's simply to just get as much of an accumulation of dog as possible for something that's up ahead, and we don't know what that is. Now, a lot of you have been asking me, is this because Binance is seeking revenge because Leonidas is, exploiting Binance's pay-to-play listing fees? Well, I don't actually think so. You have to stop overthinking it. It's actually just very simple. The reason they're doing this is money. They want to make money. They don't care about, your ideals about free and fair. They care about money. And the only way they can make money is getting a portion of the supply as much as they can by synthetically, artificially putting in these random suppression prices of dog on these exchanges. And then when the time comes, when they do list it for Binance Alpha, Binance Spot listing, they can then dump those tokens. And so this is their financial incentive. They could care less about, us exploiting them. In fact, if anything, they don't want us to have that shine, right? They want us to just be a quiet voice and ignore that we're exploiting them, right? So this is just as simple as that. So don't overthink it. It's not like a revenge story. It's simply that they want to make money. And it's not a coincidence, right? Okay, so this is the dog price. But notice about Ordi. Remember, Ordi pumped out of nowhere soon after we exploited that Binance was a ghost wallet behind the manipulation of dog. And it's like, again, I've talked about this over and over. It's not a coincidence. I feel like Binance is pushing for Ordi to be the main focus instead of runes or dog. But here's the thing. The trade-off is, even though they're, making it seem like Ordi is the new token that everybody wants, it's not actually true. They accidentally are providing more awareness around Bitcoin tokens, and they already know that dog is more free and fair, while Ordi is artificially traded. That's why you see the most trades coming from the number one whale wallet of Ordi, which is a Binance wallet, right? So it trades on behalf of its customers, but that's over 44% allocated to just one wallet. That's just not right. There's only 18% of the supply in the top 10 wallets of dog compared to 77% of the top 10 wallets owning Ordi. So who do you trust the most? Exactly. They don't want you to pay attention to dog. So that's why you're seeing dog kind of down right now at the current moment compared to the rest of the market, because it's just happening right in front of our faces. So you can't really control it. They just want you to pay attention to something else. But nothing changes, ladies and gentlemen. This is dog, okay? Dog does weird things. And dog is still healthy above the 50-day moving average line. Guys and girls, you already know I'm very bullish on dog, but the reason I keep sharing with you on-chain data is because truth matters more. A lot of people only focus on price, only focus on market cap, but they never focus on the tools that make that happen, that dictate the price and market cap. But now you understand, you learn more by watching these videos. And for me, coming up on my 500 video next Monday, I make these videos because it's educational. It's very rare to have a free and fair token that you can really trust and that you can really put your mind into, and also have an organic community that shows up every single day that outpaces Pengu, VC backing, and one of the largest communities out there, Shiba Inu. It even outpaced and flipped Shiba Inu in most X mentions. Just always keep in mind, the pump can happen at any single moment, and it can happen within a split second. So just accumulate as much dog as possible. Let the volatility and the manipulation and the suppression between these market makers, between Binance or whatever, let them do what they need to do. Because it's okay if they do that, because they're doing it for a reason, because they do want to list it at some certain point or another. It's not a revenge story. It's just based on financial benefits, right? This is just how they're able to get the token supply, since it was a free and fair distribution. This is the only way they can get it. So let them do what they got to do. So with that said, I want you guys and girls to have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Friday. I really thank you so much for tuning into our channel. So thank you to our sponsors, C2 Blockchain, Trucker Biff. Make sure to smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X to receive all of our alpha calls and updates regarding Dog to the Moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.
Hello， 我是 Cryptolution 的 Lucy。你们知道狗狗币吗？就是比特币生态 No.1 命币。它最大的不同在于没有 VC， 没有团队预留，也没有内部特权，100%社区持有。富稳一占比特币交易量约 50%， 高峰可占 60%到70%， 说明原生命正在回归。这意味着比特币 Meme Season 可能正在到来，而狗狗币是早期参与者之一。目前已上线 BitGet、芝麻开门、抹茶还有 Kraken。